Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Thursday. Bit of a cloudy start here for us, along with some early morning fog. But since we're slowly starting to see the degradation of some clouds here overhead, and by the afternoon, I think we'll see a decent amount of sunshine. Right now, though, winds currently out of the north and east, right around 5 or so miles per hour. Even some locations like Rockford recording a calm wind with temperatures, in my opinion, very comfortable in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Dew point changes have been a little bit here or there over the past 24 hours. 1 degree difference in Rockford, -4 over in Monroe. Galena looking at a -6 degree dew point change, with dew points now sitting in those mid 60s, so still slightly sticky outside, but with temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s, in my opinion, does not feel too bad. Now again, throughout the rest of the afternoon, I think we'll slowly but surely introduce a little bit more sunshine, but high-wise topping out at 78 degrees. So our melting forecast, well, a few drips here and there if you're planning on getting some ice cream this afternoon or evening, but overall, looking at a very pleasant Thursday ahead. Now overnight tonight, clouds will continue to clear out, and by the time we get towards midnight or so, I expect us to be mostly clear, with temperatures dropping down to a low of 58 degrees. So if you're like myself, those windows should be open, getting that free air conditioning, and maybe only one blanket or so is needed according to our blanket cast. But overnight tonight, a lot of boxes will be checked when it comes to possible fog development. We'll still have some low-level moisture with dew points in the upper 50s to lower 60s. Winds will generally be on the calm side. And again, with mostly clear skies, pretty much all these will be checked. So as you're heading out tomorrow morning, you want to give yourself maybe an extra 5 to 10 minutes, because I do anticipate us seeing more of that patchy fog, and even some locations could see some dense fog at times. So just keep that in mind as you're heading out the door. Now progressing on into our Friday, looking fairly pleasant. Good amount of sunshine is expected here for us. Few fair weather clouds here and there, but overall, we'll top out near about 80 or so degrees. Now progressing on into our Friday evening, a perfect night to go out on a patio, eat some dinner, go to music on the mall, or if you're like myself and a football fan, the Bears and the Chiefs are playing their final preseason game right here on WIFR. So if you plan on watching that, maybe outside or maybe grilling up some hot dogs, something for it, perfect opportunity to. At kickoff should be in the mid 70s, halftime at 70 degrees, and then by the final, looking at temperatures in those middle to upper 60s. But there are some changes to discuss ahead, and we'll start to see some noticeable changes starting Friday night into Saturday morning. A cold front will make its way through, shifting winds to be more out of the north and west, maybe generating a scattered shower or two, but overall atmospheric conditions not overly optimistic for. Now, with that being said, the cold front won't change our temperatures all too much for us on Saturday, with highs still topping out into those middle to upper 70s, maybe a 80 degree here or there. But one change I think a lot of us will notice Saturday afternoon will be a significant decrease when it comes to our dew point temperatures, as they'll drop to the middle and lower 50s, making the air feel so very comfortable. And that is just a start to what will be a major pattern shift ahead for the state line. Heading into Saturday, 1 degree below normal is expected for our high, but Sunday, 11 degrees below normal, 14 then for us on Monday. And man, is it going to feel like fall, with highs topping out in the upper 60s to lower 70s pretty much all of next week and even into the end of our August. With favorability now for below normal temperatures across the Midwest. If you are a fall fan, we are finally gearing towards a very pleasant stretch of weather conditions. We'll top out 78 degrees here today, 80 degrees on Friday, 80 once again for us on Saturday, and progressing on to next week, upper 60s to lower 70s are expected.